The House will be in order. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Tennessee.
Mr. Chairman, I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized for as much time as he may consume.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of H.R. 3791, the Fire Grants Resolution Act of 2009. This bill reauthorizes the Assistance to Firefighters Grants Program, or AFG, and the Staffing for Adequate Fire and Emergency Response, or SAFER program. Over the past 9 years, these programs have provided over $5 billion to purchase firefighting equipment and training, and for communities to hire additional firefighters. This federal support for public safety is even more important in this tough economy as local officials struggle to provide services in the face of decreasing budgets. The provisions in this bill make several changes to the program to enable more fire departments to apply for grants and to ensure that the programs can benefit all types of communities, from small towns to largest cities. As part of this, the bill apportions the AFG funding between the career, volunteer, and combination fire departments according to a formula that authorizes a minimum of 25% of each year's total AFG dollars for each type of department. The bill also authorizes the director to waive matching funds, budget maintenance requirements, and other requirements for fire departments facing exceptional economic hardships. It further lowers the matching requirement for AFG and modifies the matching structure of SAFER to make it easier for communities to plan for the commitment of a SAFER grant. The Science Committee heard testimony from fire services experts that particularly in this economy, the current matching requirements dissuaded some departments from applying. These provisions enable those fire departments with the most need to apply. And finally, H.R. 3791 also increases the amount of money larger jurisdictions may apply for under the AFG program. These amounts better reflect the needs of larger metropolitan areas as well as fire departments that have been consolidated to provide unified coverage to a large area. H.R. 3791 is a product of much hard work by the International Association for Fire Chiefs, the International Association of Firefighters, the National Volunteer Fire Council, the National Fire Protection Association, and the Congressional Fire Services Institute. Has been endorsed by all of these groups. This bill has bipartisan support and passed out of the Science and Technology Committee by a voice vote. I'd like to once again thank Mr. Mitchell for sponsoring this important legislation. I'd also like to recognize the efforts of our subcommittee chairman, Mr. Wu, in getting the policy right in this bill and working to get a consensus piece of legislation. I also want to thank Mr. Pascrell of New Jersey for really being the father of the origination of these bills. As well as Majority Leader Steny Hoyer for bringing all the parties together and working together to get a finally good bill out. And finally, I'd like to recognize staff who has been integral in crafting this legislation. Megan Housewright, Mike Queer on the majority staff, and David Byers on the minority staff. We have some amendments today, and I look forward to working with my colleagues today to make a good bill better. Mr. Chairman, I reserve the balance of my time.